Hello, I'm back again to show you. I've been playing around with my scraps. I have some just scrappy, trashy scraps. They're just little bitty pieces and some little bit bigger pieces. I tried to pull out all the bigger pieces. And what I did was I had this waffle iron information that came with my waffle iron, and I thought, aha, I'm going to do collages on the sheets because that'll give me some square sheets. So I've got these 3 left. So I've made all those. I did make quite a few more, but as you can see, I've punched some of them out in order for them to fit on in my, what is that thing called, a 6 circuit? Cuttlebug. The cuttlebug. Then I needed to cut them so they'll fit on these plates. So I had to cut a piece of it off so I could run it through the machine. So that's what this is. So this is the extra edge that I saved, and I ran these through folder. So that way I can use these for a card. So those are done. And then they were too long, so I cut the little end off so I can put these on the inside or on the outside to go along with that. The next thing I did was I pulled out some dies, and I die cut some of these hot air balloons. So I got 4 of those. So I can play around with those. And then I pulled out my hearts and die cut some hearts and ran those through the embossing folder. So those are all done. And then the next size heart down, I was able to get all these ones out of it. And those ran through the embossing folder also. And then the next size down, and these were run through the same embossing folder. So that's pretty neat. And then I did, out of the scraps, after I did those, then I did the hexagons. So these need to be run through the embossing folder. And then from there, then I went to the flowers and just started punching out flowers with the wee little scraps that I had left. So these will be pretty to use as embellishments on cards. Just add a little gem in the middle. So I wanted some different colored ones for some flat mail, because sometimes I like to, especially if it's going out of the country, then I don't like them to make them too thick. So I have to be careful with what gems I'm putting on. So these are going to be flat gems added to these. And then after I did that medium-sized flower, then I started doing these flowers, which are even smaller. So that way, I've got some more smaller ones. And sometimes I'll use these to put in the center of these, just for a little bit of contrast. So I think this would be a better contrast. So, but anyways, I just wanted to come on and show you what I've been doing with my scraps for another idea of what you can do. So you start out just, instead of throwing these folders and junk mail and stuff away, go ahead and use them for the back piece. You can make a motherboard out of them. And once you've got that motherboard done, then you can start cutting that down to size and start pulling out your die cuts and your punches and go to town with them. So if you like this idea, please give me a thumbs up, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.